It's been how many days now? 3 days. Thank you so much for all your messages and your comments. I read everything. Thank you very much. I appreciate. If it's your first time visiting this page, please kindly click on the subscribe button. You would see it on this channel, and watch the videos and drop your comments. Feel free to air your opinion. It's a free for all zone. Just make sure you're doing it with adequate respect for the next person. Okay, so it's the weekend recap. How do we start? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to make sure this is very quick because see, the internet in Nigeria is just horrible. By the time I get to 30 to 40 minutes, it takes like 3 hours to upload the videos. That's how frustrating it is. That's why most times you guys see me, I'm trying to rush because I just want to make sure the time is limited so I can upload. Most times I upload videos, I use like 2 hours or 3 hours or even 4. There was a day I used 12 hours to upload one video, you won't believe it. Anyway, straight to the point, Friday, which started with exercises as usual. Last day for the exercise for the week, and afterwards they came to the kitchen, tried to make food. The next thing I just saw Teddy shouting. I don't know shouting exactly. I just am saying, no, Bam Bam, no, you can't take another chicken. And that one was like, no, Bam Bam is very quiet. Why can't I take another chicken? And it was like, no, don't be selfish. You can't. And before I could say Jack Robinson, it escalated. And it was just like, no, nigga, you cannot take chicken. You had your chicken yesterday. You didn't eat your chicken yesterday. That's your problem. But this one, Bam Bam was like, just tell me you want chicken. Teddy was like, no, I don't want chicken. I don't want your chicken. But the people in the house haven't had chicken to eat, and you want to take another one when you already have the one you kept from last night. And Bam Bam was like, it's my chicken. And at that point, Angel dragged down, was like, Bam Bam, you're justified with what you're saying, but Teddy has a point. Just calm down, listen to him. And Teddy was just shouting, no, you cannot. And I was like, come on, come on. Of course, they both had their points. Do you understand? Bam Bam had her point because she kept her chicken from last night and she did not want to eat last night. And but she wanted to take another chicken this morning, and Teddy was like, no, allow those who haven't had chicken to eat this morning. She has every right to, but come on, they both had their points, but I just think Teddy did not manage it well at all. Like he just shouting, no, you're my girl in this house. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to deceive you, which was actually upright. But I think there are better ways. I don't know. Just imagine my boyfriend shouting at me in front of people. I'll just cry, or I'll just even shout at him back. But trust Bam, she was very quiet about it. She walked away. She was looking at him like, are you for real? It's over chicken. You're fighting over chicken. You're fighting over chicken. To be honest with you, I wasn't exactly happy with how everything went. I know that one passed. But immediately afterwards now, of course, other housemates were just keeping quiet. Like, I'm sure in their mind, they're like, they fought. They fought. They usually fight every time, but they do that secretly. It's always hidden. But yesterday was like, Friday was the first one, the very first major public fight or altercation they had. So, of course, that one passed. But immediately, the next thing, we just saw Teddy talking to Bam Bam. And Teddy was like, see, let me tell you something, Bam Bam. In this house, when people do things that are not right, I try to tell them to stop. And you're doing something that is not right, and they will feel like, okay, because you're my girl, I'm not able to talk to you, and that's why I spoke to you in front of everyone. I just thought it was being selfish. You had your meat yesterday, and Bam Bam said it doesn't matter. Teddy said, I didn't want the chicken, but I wanted it to go round, and after going round, if it remains, you can now take. But you didn't have your chicken yesterday, and you have one on your plate already. At least allow others eat. And Bam Bam was trying to explain that, she was just trying to make Teddy see things from her own point of view. And Teddy was like, I think you're putting yourself in a precarious situation in this house. You're making yourself obvious targets. The other day, you guys stole a baby, big brother's task. But yesterday, you guys stole Ifu's arts. And other housemates are looking at you. You're now obvious targets, and I don't want you to be obvious targets in this house. You and your partner, Bamco Nigeria Limited. You now start laughing. You and your partner, Bamco Nigeria Limited, you're now very conniving. You're making yourself target. And Bam Bam was like, oh, I'm conniving, right? You've used the word conniving. That means you also want to join them to put me up. And I was like, never. I would never do anything like that. I would never put you up. But I'm worried. I'm worried about you, and I do not want you to be a target. And Bam Bam was trying to walk away, and he dragged Dasha, dragged her to his leg, and was, they sorted it out, shy. Those ones are actually very mature people. They sorted it out without any squabbles. In fact, they spent the better part of the day relaxing themselves, hugging themselves, and one small kisses and everything, sharp. And you know, that was how that one happened. And the Popsy Rock the Mat challenge continued. You know, of course, by that Friday, they were already making mistakes. You know, the previous day, Anika left her heart openly, so the ninja seized it. You know, personally, I was waiting for them to win. I felt like they put in so much, both alliances, conniving, and everything. So I thought we were going to win, but that season of hearts just scattered everything for them. And you know, at one point, the challenge was over. So it was now time for diary session. Big Brother called for diary session around 5, and for one person it took 30 minutes. You know, he asked how they felt about the Rock the Mat challenge, and they all talked about it. Oh, it was stressful, and oh, and he asked about relationships. So, okay, let me talk about Rock the Mat challenge. You know, it was stressful. Rico talked about his issue with Ifu. Ifu talked about the issue with Rico. You know, like I told you guys in the last video, you know how Ifu went on Rico and was like, I will break bottle on your head. This one, that one. So they talked about their issues and everything. When it got to Nina's time, Nina was okay. Let me even leave Nina alone. Let me just finish that one. So people that asked about relationships, and Bam Bam talked about the relationship that Rico wants her, but it's obvious she's in a relationship with Teddy. So she has tried to tell Rico to focus on other things like being strategic partners and just leave her alone with that relationship with Teddy. That she's emotionally drawn to Teddy and they like each other. Big Brother asked about other relationships in the house. Do you think it's genuine? She said, well, she was going to talk for herself, that she feels our relationship with Teddy is genuine. She doesn't know about the rest. When Big Brother asked Rico said, well, he feels the relationship between Toby and Sissy, they fight a lot. The rest, maybe just Mina's relationship are genuine. Then Big Brother asked Lulu. Lulu talked about the relationship with Anto, you know, he doesn't know where it is. It's either here or there, you know, and that was it. Then Ifu said, well, for her, the relationship that is genuine in this house is like Toby and Sissy, but they fight a lot. That Bam said she doesn't think it's genuine. Those ones are just plain love. Mina and what's it called? That's Mina, Miracle and Nina. Maybe there's something there, Sha. Then it was time for Paper Arena task. They didn't end the diary session at that point. So it was time for it was just like a repetition of other Paper Arena, like those two puzzles they gave them. The one that they had to do the triangle, and the one that what's his name? The one that Big Brother disqualified Anika, Rico, Bam Bam, and Teddy, and said they should learn. But I think some people did not learn it. So of course it was time for the task, and some people fumbled. You know, Nina did not complete her own. Teddy did not complete it. So by the time he got to that second puzzle, he did not even know it at all. Nina too, you know, fumbled at the second puzzle. Ifu was the first to get everything. After Ifu was Miracle. But all of a sudden, I don't even know where Anika came from. Anika came and beat the time. At the end of the paper challenge, Anika won the best time. And you could see Nina and Teddy were not happy about it at all. Like, they were not happy they did not complete their challenge. You know, they went inside and Miracle tried talking to Nina. Nina was like, just leave me alone, I don't want to talk. And Miracle was telling Alex, what's wrong with her? She's acting childish. I will clear her right now. I don't have that time for that rubbish show. Why she acting? And I'm like, I beg, leave her alone. She has every right to feel bad. Which one is she's acting childish? Then in this house, I don't even know this thing what they do in this house. When you have issues with your partner, your romantic partner, you go about discussing them with other people. As in, I can't stand it. It's like being in a marriage and you're having marital issues and you go about calling your mother, hello mommy, Nike said this. I just think it's actually childish. Do you understand? So you know, you went on, and then I was in the room. She was obviously crying. So Big Brother called for the remaining diary sessions. He called Teddy, and Teddy came in. I was like, Big Brother, I'm not happy. First of all, I'm not happy with the Pepsi Mat challenge because I think all the stupid housemates acting like fools, like all went to sleep on the mat, and I had to now sleep on the mat that initially I didn't want to do because I'd injured my nose and my leg. I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it for my partner Nina because she wanted it. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy that we all had to sleep on the mat. I had to join them. You know, it was a bit edgy when it came to the relationship. My brother asked him about relationships. What do you think about the relationship in the house? And he said for every relationship in the house, he actually feels like his relationship with Bam Bam is the most genuine relationship. You know, they like each other. It's a mutual feeling. They're having fun. they're together, they're getting to learn each other more. Toby and Sissy, he said it's obvious those ones like each other. Sissy likes Toby, but you know, the area of loyalty had to come in, like Toby putting Sissy up. That for him, he would never put Bam Bam up if such issues or issue arised, or what's that English again, came up. So, you know, he went on and on. Me, I don't even understand how Teddy likes this CB relationship a lot. I don't know if he's not understanding that it is a very toxic relationship. I think all through the weekend, it just was about this CB relationship. I even told them, I like your relationship, I like your relationship. You know, and he didn't even talk about the rest. He didn't even mention any other person. And, you know, Tena, that's Nina. Nina came into the room and she was crying. Like she said, big brother, I feel like I'm no good. I feel like I cannot do anything good with myself. Like I couldn't even complete the task. And big brother had to, you know, take a moment off to talk to Nina. I even spoke to Teddy too, that, you know, you don't let this task define you. Even Nina, I got really emotional because she was actually, I've warmed up to Nina. I've always liked her, but, you know, with time, I've just warmed up to her. She's like a baby. You know, she has her own faults, like every other person. They all have their faults. But I've really warmed up to her. She was touched. I feel like she wants to do more. She wants to explore. She wants to, you know, she wants to be in the forefront of doing things, which is not a bad thing. You know, in life, you learn every day. I know by the time she left the diary room, she came out smiling and giggling. So that one passed. Then afterwards, you know, every other person had a diary session. They asked Angel about the relationship. Angel said the relationship between Bam Bam and Teddy, fake. Anika said, well, really, Bam Bam and Teddy, she doesn't know. It's just there. It's possible they're still having feelings, but she just feels like it's just there. Sissy said nobody in this house has genuine feelings for each other. So afterwards, Teddy told Big Brother that he can see now that Sissy is trying to make Toby jealous using Rico. Like she'll just come, she'll peck Rico, she'll put her ass in front of Rico and everything. And then when they said that thing, everybody was like, I bet that is not true, that's on social media. But immediately that diary session ended, the next time we just saw Rico and Sissy. Rico would touch, Sissy would touch Rico. She would, Rico, are you doing this? And it was obvious she was trying to make Toby jealous. So Rissy, me, I shipped them. Rissy, that's Rico and Sissy, and Bam said they were all there gisting, having fun and everything. So after a while, Toby was inside. Of course, Toby talking to Miracle too about Sissy and everything. And after a while, Sissy just came inside and said, keep talking about me, keep talking about me. Then Rico was trying to talk to Sissy. I said, Sissy, come, I'd like to talk to you and Toby. And Sissy just fled up. Don't ever talk to me about Toby. I don't want to hear about Toby. Don't ever leave me alone. For what? This one, that one, he called me silly. How dare he call me silly? My food, this, and you know, see, the weekend was all about Sissy. The weekend was all about that girl. That girl, I don't know what happened this weekend, but she came out in her full glory. She was ranting and she was screaming. Don't tell me. And Toby was just like, silly girl. Look, you can hear him calling me silly. And Toby walked away, and you know, she went on and kept rambling and rambling. After a while, they now gathered in the changing room. And I don't know what movie this is, but you know, that's movie where they have Peter Pan, Aladdin, Captain Hook and everything. And that's how Toby, and of course they had Legend Extra Stout and they were drunk. If we are belling a drum like a reservoir for beer, if we just hold the Legend like this and go patch, that girl can drink. Rico was drunk, Toby was, I think, tipsy. They now stay having this there. They're trying to talk about Sissy, but using codes that had to do with the movie. So of course, if you go to my Instagram page, you watch the videos where they had to use the crocodile with the 2 C's. That was how they described Sissy. And Sissy was just there, she was just smiling. I don't know if she did not, I'm sure she understood what they were saying, you know. And while they were using their terms, Toby would tell Rico that if you want to sail this sea that I have sailed, I'm very sure you will come back. You cannot sail the sea. Rico too will say, Toby, the crocodile with the 2 C's, face your fears. Just go to my Instagram page, you get to watch the video. It was actually very funny. Like, you know, it's not every time we want to watch romance and everything. Sometimes just have fun in the simplest, in the most simple way. Actually, it was actually fun. Like, I laughed, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that laughed. Even I was trying to check my social media, people were really happy with it. Like, so just good seeing them talk about, you know, different things with movie terms. And Sissy was even smiling. Sissy was there smiling. Bam Bam and Sissy. I don't know what's this new friendship between Bam Bam and Sissy. They are now so close. Bam Bam will hold Sissy. Well, Teddy sat on the floor. Like, continue, don't go, don't go. When Rico wanted to go, Teddy and Leo dragged him back. You must finish this. Oh my God, don't go. And you know, they all had fun when they now finished. So that Toby was not like Teddy, Rico, it's time for us to have the Bam Teddy on. And Rico said, no, tomorrow. Now give an intro and said, and you, my man, you're going to tell me how you have this Bam by your jugular. You know, it was just fun. Like, everything was fun. And, you know, and that was how they went to bed on Friday. They had, of course, they had a lot to drink. So by Saturday morning, they didn't wake up in time. They woke up pretty late. When they woke up, so Big Brother gave them the Pepsi jackets, brought food for them. They were going to have picnic and everything. And you know, they were dancing, housemates were dancing, Anika was looking hot. People were just trying to style their jackets in different ways. You know, they danced and we were all having fun, trust me. Then Anika won the Payport Arena games. So Big Brother brought a masseuse to, you know, help with the massage with her partner, that's Angel, upstairs. Sissy, Bam Bam and Teddy relying on the mat. At one point, Teddy didn't want his body to get close to Sissy. He practically jumped on Bam Bam's breast and, you know, laid on Bam Bam's breast. Everybody just, you know, Toby was just there using corner eye to look at Sissy and Rico. You cannot even tell me Toby doesn't like Sissy. He likes Sissy, probably just tired of the back and forth, of which I actually think right now, I'll get there, sure. You know, and that was it. So, afterwards, it was time for the Payport party. Big Brother gave them the Payport clothes, old school party. In fact, Big Brother, you need to respect yourself. Never you give Nina what you gave to her on Saturday. Like, Nina now looked like Sister Njideka. Those people that go. The only thing that was left was for her to wear that the Lord chosen jacket. That was the only thing left for that girl. Once, if she just wear that jacket, she was just Sister Njideka. Everything, but you know, DJ Neptune was there. They had the party. They danced. Sissy was a one-man, so that she was dancing on her own. After a while, I saw Toby with her. After a while, I didn't even. When the party ended, though, the next thing, I heard Anto telling Lulu, go and hold your partner. She just poured water on Toby. And Lulu went to meet her. What's wrong with you? And she was like, Toby needs to stop calling her names. Toby came to meet her and to give her a drink. And she told Toby, I don't want your drink. And the next thing, Toby said, you're silly. She will not take that. Toby should stop calling her names. By that time now, you know, afterwards, they were in the, Toby was in the laundry room. And Sissy was there. And she just came in. You are silly. And Toby was like, Sissy that is silly or something. I don't even want to. I've posted the videos on my IG page, so feel free to go there and watch. And they're just exchanging words. And Sissy was like, I don't blame you. Stop calling me names. I don't have. You've done your worst already. You could see she was upset. She's still upset about the swap, even though she had told Toby, hey, it's okay, no hard feelings. But you know, every time she's still, you know, you've done your worst already. You are uneducated. When you know you're educated, and Toby was like, Sissy, the Sissy silly, the Sissy that is silly. This one, that one. She's like, you don't have common sense. And Toby was like, if I had common sense, I wouldn't have liked you. I wouldn't have even come to you. Hey, God. Toby went out of the way that day. You know, and at one point, I blamed him because I said something. Sissy has been very toxic towards Toby. But, you know, if you don't manage it well, you end up acting, you end up being the bully. Now, over time and over again, Sissy will tell Toby, leave me alone. Toby, you said, leave her alone. Like, ignore her to the end. Why would you still come to look for her? And Toby was like, I like you. I'm going to make your life a living hell in this house. Rico dragged Sissy away to the bathroom. And Rico was just laughing. That boy, was just laughing. And we talked to Sissy like, calm down. The next thing, Lulu just came out. Sissy, calm down. 2 strikes. And Sissy was like, Lulu, please leave me alone. I know I'm not going to pass my limits, but this stupid boy, this Toby calling me names. Who are you? She now walked up to Toby. You do not value anything. If you value something, you do not know the worth of something that is in front of you. If you value something, and Toby was just like, a miracle. No, miracle would, you know, coming, not Miracle and Toraco. Miracle and Toby Toraco, they have this romance. And Miracle will, you know, come in at intervals to check. I think just using stuff to watch his own partner, that's his Toby. You know, you could see he was never happy about it. He was actually frowning. Like, I'm sure in his mind, he was like, Toby, just listen yourself. You just demumu yourself for this house. Because everything that happened that they could have been avoided, you know, the exchange words, and you know, and Toby was like, you're silly. You're this. I see say you're silly. Sissy with the silly. You know, he said some things. If you follow me on Twitter, I actually, you know, wrote everything that they said. They went back and forth. You know, afterwards, that one passed. Sissy went to the living room. Lulu came to meet her. And Sissy was like, I've told him to leave me alone. I don't want him talking to me. At that point, Toby had gone to Lulu's bed to stay with Anto. I think Lulu saw him there, came and told Sissy to come and carry Toby. So Sissy sent for Toby. Toby came and was like, why are you calling me? What are you calling me for? Sissy said, Toby, sit down. Just sit down. Let's talk. I don't want to sit down. What are you calling me for? Say what you're calling me for. What are you calling me for? Toby was, I think, this house, they don't have self-respect. Plus Tobio and Sissy, they don't have self-respect for each other, to be honest. Because I don't even know how two people would stay in a house and they just enjoy insult so much. Like, you know, this one, I don't know how they do it, to be honest. They enjoy insult so much. And you know, at that point, Toby even bullshitted Sissy and walked away and left her there. And Sissy was like, Toby, and I was like, excuse me, I'm leaving. And of course, he walked away. And she was there. While that was going on, Teddy was in the dressing room, and Bam Bam, you know, earlier Rico tried kissing Bam Bam's neck, and I think Bam Bam didn't take it lightly with him. She was actually warning him. So he was on Bam Bam's bed and was trying to talk to Bam Bam about, you see, this one, that one. We didn't really hear what they were saying, but we could see them talking. And the next thing, Toby told Teddy that, Teddy, you know, when Rico is drunk, he starts to misbehave. Come and sing with your girl. And Teddy was trying to change. And next thing, Teddy ran outside and looked at him and I said, don't worry, that one is not harmless, no problem. Like, I won't come out, come deck in head now. Like, I'm like, at what point did Teddy get so involved with Bam Bam like this? To the point where he can't even hide his jealousy. Trust me, right now, there's a bit of insecurity when Teddy sees Rico with Bam Bam. Because we all know how Rico wanted Bam Bam, do you understand? So you can see that thing of jealousy, even though he tries to mask it, but you can see it even when he talks, you know. And that one, you know, passed, and that was how Saturday went. For Sunday, I didn't really watch what happened. I was in church all through. From church, I went out to have fun, so I didn't really watch what happened. From what I saw on social media or from what I asked people, I don't think much happened. You know, they usually wake up late on Sundays because it's just day of nomination and making your hair. So they woke up late, and Rita's hair came to make the hair of those who were having their, who were up for eviction, who were up for eviction. While Teddy was busy removing dandruff from Bam Bam's hair. You see the video on my Instagram page, oiling the hair, and I'm like, these people, sha, I don't even understand. Anyway, that one passed, you know. And okay, when I got back, when Sissy wrote a love note to Toby, I give it to Toby, and Toby was reading the love note, you know. And at that point before the eviction, they became really close. They were sitting together, they would talk, you know, they would exchange. They were actually very cordial. That was Sissy and Toby. Now I don't understand how these people go from being cordial 1 minute to being animals the next minute. You know, I don't know how it works for them, but I think it works for them perfectly, you know. And that was when I go back to the house, you know, and he was reading his letter. I know Toby spent time with Sissy. I think he was feeling guilty about the swap thing. You know, he probably just felt she was going to leave, so he was really trying to spend time with her and was like, I hope you don't leave. You know, he would hug her. She was, of course, nervous. She was agitated. She didn't even do her makeup, so he just held her and everything. So what else? While Toby was holding her, you just see Miracle looking at them, like Miracle just stealing glances. I'm sure he doesn't understand, because these boys, they already spoke together, and Toby was even telling Miracle that all this one does it for the viewers, I don't send that girl again, this one, that one. So I'm sure Miracle was just looking at Toby like, what's this one doing? You know, 1 minute you are saying you're not interested, the next minute you are holding her, you're hugging her, or you're probably saying things to her. And you know, it was time for the eviction show. Dr. Sid came. And I like Dr. Sid. I actually like Dr. Sid, so I was actually happy seeing him on the live show at the live show yesterday. He did his hit songs. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it, even though the mime, I enjoyed it. And you know, for the obtained time, Big Brother, why is this live show 1 hour 30 minutes? Because your show has no content, zilch content, zero content, nothing at all. On normal day, this show shouldn't exceed 45 minutes, and they would spend the whole 40 minutes showing us what happened during the week. We watched it. You don't need to spend the entire day showing us what happened all through the week. And of course, they showed us content. Oh, Pepsi rocked the mat, everything that happened during the week. And then Ebuka went in to ask questions. You know, he asked Alex. So Alex, you said you you told Toby not to save Leo because he wanted a haircut. Alex said no. What actually happened was because I don't know how I'm strong. So I told Toby to put Alex so that he can test his confidence level. And I'm like, will you shut up and stop lying? And even if that was what you said, who gave you the right to test someone else's confidence level? Like, why do you think you want to test someone's confidence level? You know, she couldn't even say the truth. And I also wanted him to have a haircut. And you know, Abel cannot ask Leo, so Leo, how will you feel if you're evicted? Will you still talk to Alex? And Leo said, yeah, I'll talk to her, she's my friend. And Abel said, oh, friends, just friends. And I was like, yeah, just friends. Of course, you're already friends. And you could see that whatever decision Alex made on Monday didn't go down well with Leo. Able to talk to Toby about Sissy. Nisha answered their own question. Angel and Anika. Angel said for the first time he's actually very nervous about an eviction show, and that's because someone has been upsetting him. And Ebuka was like, oh, is that someone? Could it be Anika? And he said yes. And Ebuka said they should all stand up. And I said, Lifu, which is Leo and Ifo, you're safe, sit down. And of course, tension was mad. At that point, Toby ran to Sissy, held her like very tight, like hugged her really tight. I'm sure he was actually just scared. At that point, even me, I knew that Sissy wasn't going to go. Because, you know, most people voted Sissy because of Lulu and because of Sissy's drama. Whether you like it or not, toxic or not, Sissy gives us drama, something to talk about. Like all through the weekend, it was just Sissy. Oh my God, you know, I went from defending Sissy to insulting Sissy on my Twitter page. 1 minute I'm defending Sissy, the next minute I'm insulting her, like, you this foolish girl, can't you respect yourself? You this girl, this one, that one. But you know, that's just how Sissy is. Just one serious adrenaline. She would pump, you know, it's just not stable with her. So I knew she wasn't going to go, because at the end of the day, if we vote out Sissy, we'll just be left with all these boring people, because the house is already gradually getting boring, because before people left the house already, Princess is out of the house, D1 was actually fun, you know. So, you know, that is it. Then Ebuka came in. Big Brother announced the winner of the Pepsi Rock the Market Challenge. 5 million naira, 1 year supply of Pepsi and Aquafina products, one going to London and flying in first class, I mean business class to London, the One Music Fest, and of course Leo and Ifo won that challenge. Toby didn't look pleased. Toby didn't look happy. Of course, you know Alex. He complained about Alex's laxity. That Alex doesn't concern herself with anything that has to do with her partner. It's only about Leo, which is the truth. Even this morning, Alex was telling Ifo that Ifo, I'm actually happy you put one. You know, I'm so happy you put one. I'm like, I don't even know that. It's not like Alex can win this Big Brother money and decide to give Leo 70% of that money. I know that was, Toby didn't look pleased, but of course that one passed. Ebuka came in and of course evicted Anika and Angel. It wasn't a surprise. I felt bad a bit because, you know, at the beginning of the show I liked Angel a lot. I loved his raspy voice. I loved his music session. That guy is a walking memory card. But you know, over time, at the point when Angel started fantasizing about Anika, his game went down the drain. Like, at that point when he was fantasizing, he was busy discussing every girl. Oh, Anto wants me, Princess wants me, Ifu wants me. And I'm like, can you calm down? I think it was being, I don't know what happened. Then Anika got into his mind too. Anika was always telling him stuff about other housemates. And you could see with time, he just separated himself from every other person. When they got to the stage, Ebuka asked them, how do you feel? Of course, they're not happy they were there. And Ebuka now played the clip of those who nominated them. Toby, Lulu, then they now played Teddy. When they got to Teddy, Anika was not like, I told you. And Bibara played the reasons for them. So Teddy's reason was, Angel is my guy, I don't have any business with Angel, I don't have any problem with Angel, but I do not trust Anika. Then Bibara said, Anika, it looks like you want to say something. Anika said, yes, I actually told Angel about Teddy. And Angel was like, excuse me, technically you can say Teddy did not nominate me, nominated you. I was actually happy the way Angel cleared her. I'm still saying clear because of Miracle. Miracle is always I clear, so I'm still saying clear. I was actually happy the way Angel cleared her because it was obvious. Even Nina, when they asked Nina was like, I don't have a problem with Angel, but you know, Anika is not straightforward, we don't know her. And those were the ideas she planted in his head, even in the house. That the guy had to, you know, you could see he was gradually staying away from other housemates. And if you ask me, like I asked a question yesterday, who spoiled each other's game? If you ask me, I'm sorry, I actually think Anika did more harm for Angel's game, to be honest. Even the Pepsi Rock the Match challenge, they were going to win. They were leading. She simple instruction. She left her hat on the table, and the ninja took it, and that was how they did not win that rock. At least they would have even gone with 5 million naira. So I don't know. Somehow, am I going to miss Anika? I don't think so, because when Anika came into the house, I liked her. Like, she's a sassy girl. But she didn't. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe the house is overwhelming, or it was overwhelming for her. She didn't just bring her game foot forward. But of course, people have to go, and they left yesterday. Toby and Sissy immediately went outside. They were talking. They were trying to analyze how people voted. Sissy was even saying she's very sure her celebrity friends didn't even mention her name. They were really, really chummy. Afterwards, they went upstairs to the luxury suite, and they slept together. Not sex, so, but they slept together on the bed, rubbing their hands, you know. Laurasboxx, Toby did not even send Miracle yesterday. He did not send anybody yesterday. It was just with Sissy, like all three yesterday. Sissy was like, I'm drained, we're tired of all the fights we're having. I don't even want to fight anymore. No more drama there. I'm like, Sissy, we did not keep you in this house for, you know, give us drama. We want your drama. Give us your drama. So while that was happening, Teddy, Ifu, and Rico and Bam Bam were outside trying to recreate the Peter Pan's thing with Teddy. So, and this time around, Teddy was Aladdin. I cannot go. You see, I'm blushing. I was so happy yesterday. It was just fun, you know, and you could see, you know, you could see a relationship that started out as a joke has just picked up. You know, trust me. I posted 12 parts of the video on my Instagram page. When you're done watching, just go there and watch the video of how, you know, Rico was trying to tell Teddy, I'm trying to transcribe what he said. You know, I actually liked this girl before. I saw her. Bam Bam. They used they used the word cloth to represent Bam Bam. Teddy's Aladdin. Rico is Peter Pan. And you know, Rico was like, I've known this girl and I've always wanted her, but you have come to take her. I hope she's just not your magic carpet. I hope you get to wear her around your neck. And Teddy was like, Bam Bam is, you know, you didn't mention Bam Bam. You used the cloth. Bam Bam is a very good fabric. He's come to really like her. That is he looks hard on the outside, but inside he's actually a soft person, and this cloth has brought out a softer side which he likes. They are royalty, they are free, they would conquer. And Bam Bam was blushing. You know, when two guys like you, and we're busy talking about you in their, I mean, even Rico was now saying, okay, I respect you a lot, Mr. Aladdin. I hope you get to take care of this cloth well. You get to wear her on your neck as a cape. And Teddy was like, no problem, I'll take care of her. And you know, I don't like sharing my clothes. She's been suited just for me. Anyway, you guys can go to my Instagram page to watch the rest, you know. And that was it. Mina and Nina. Miracle and Nina, of course, they were in the room, they were talking. Those ones. Nina was asking Miracle, so what was your game plan? Was that your game plan when you came into? And Miracle was like, what do you mean game plan? How are you my game plan? And Nina was like, hey, you know, we're talking outside the house first. When you decided to join your bed with me, was it a game plan? They were talking. After a while, Rico came to meet them. I feel I think what Rico did yesterday was trying to get into them so they don't nominate him. You know, he was talking about, I know come this house with a strategy, and I just like to cook food. It's not a strategy. One thing did not do one thing. Those ones were talking. CB upstairs in their own world. Those ones were in their own world. They didn't even send anybody, you know, afterwards. If then Lulu was talking to Teddy about Anto, Lulu was telling Teddy, you know, Lulu trying to feel like a man. Anto is 28, me I'm 29. I don't even understand. Sometimes like she doesn't do it. She told me once that she can actually fuck me if she wants to, but sometimes she's not here. She's neither here nor there. And me as a guy man, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen outside this house. I think Lulu likes Anto, trust me. Even though I feel like Lulu has someone outside, that dodo chick, but I think he likes Anto because he was even talking about, you know, outside this house, something is probably gonna happen. You know, Teddy was just trying to listen. I was like, well, you know, just try your best and everything. And yeah, that was it. So Lulu and Anto, Laurasboxx in one corner, Teddy and Nina, Miracle and Nina having their moments. They always have, those ones are very cute. Bam Bam and Teddy, of course, after their bath on their bed. CB and Toby and Sissy in their own world upstairs. And you know, that was how the night ended. And guys, this is the end of the recap show for the weekend. Yeah, I tried to summarize a lot. Trust me, Sissy brought in drama. Like when I mean drama, like she had serious drama with Toby. You know, at one point I felt like they were going to get upset and probably punch each other or slap each other. Do you understand? But somehow they were able to control it. Um, Teddy and Bam Bam are waxing stronger, extremely strong, extremely strong. Mina and Miracle, yeah, they're there. They still have their play moments, even though, you know, even there's this love triangle or love quad rectangle or square between Anto. And somebody mentioned it in the diary room. I can't remember who mentioned it in the diary room, but somebody mentioned it in the diary room that it looks like Anto likes Miracle and Toby, and she's just probably just tolerating Lulu, which is obvious. You can, when she's with Miracle, she's always happy. She behaves herself. She talks. You know, she's, you know, even at the party zone, you could see Toby and Anto. You know, I don't even know what it is, and that's it for them. Rico is there. I think he's trying to play safe, but he's there for Leo and Alex. Alex needs to get her game together. She needs to get her shit together. She's so consumed with Leo. And I don't even think the guy is saying down. I honestly did not think that guy is saying that. I think Ifu is trying. She's entertaining. She tries. She's there with her. Just give her alcohol and everything is good with the world. So guys, if it's the first time watching this page or stumbling on my page, do not forget to subscribe. Please share my videos. Please, you can share it to other social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook. Feel free to share. Drop your comments. Thank you so much for your concerns and your prayers and your wishes. Continue to pray for me. I think I look brighter this morning. Trust me, it takes a lot to make a video right now. Like I told you guys, I'm facing a whole lot right now, but I still have to do this because I promised I was going to do this till the end of the show. If I didn't promise you guys, trust me, by now we won't even bother. But you see, it feels good talking to you guys at least. So thank you so much and have a great week. See you guys tomorrow, yes, because we need to talk about the nomination show. So after tomorrow, the next time I'll be seeing you guys should be Friday. I'm sure we'll get used to the new times. It won't be every day anymore, 3 times a week or 4 times a week. Thank you so much and have fun. God bless you. Bye.